Hey everyone, I had this idea this morning to record a video on the idea of decisiveness in photography. You might know of cartier-bresson, forgive my pronunciation. He's got a book called The Decisive Moment. He's an amazing street photographer, photojournalist from the 20th century. And in it he talks about this idea of the film and the camera just being a way of recording what you were seeing and composing in your mind's eye. This is something actually that I practice every single time I take a photo, and film has especially been influential because of its costs and it's a limitation of how many frames you get to use. If you look at my contact sheets, well, I don't do contact sheets. If you look at my negatives rather, you'll see that almost every single frame is a new composition and sometimes even a completely different subject matter. And often I see photographers taking lots and lots and lots of photos of the same thing, so they go bang, 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 bang. And that's fine for them if that's how they work, but I just can't deal with that many photographs. And so I've really gotten to the point where I'll make all the decisions in my head before I click the shutter, and in that way that photograph that comes out is all of the decisions have been made before I click the shutter, and then the film will reproduce it in the way the film produces it, such as Kodak Tri-X or Kodak Portra, or all the other myriad films that you can get. And so I wanted to throw this idea out of really looking at how you shoot and thinking about, do I want to be editing all these thousands of or hundreds of photographs, selecting 1 out of 5 of the same thing, or can I work on building up a memory of experience, taking a photo, learning from that experiment, treating each photograph as an experiment in a way, taking that photograph and learning about what you like about it and what didn't work, what you don't like about it, and then storing that in your mind, and the next time you see a subject matter that is like that, you'll have that experience of whether it worked or whether it didn't. So one of the biggest things I do now is I don't take a photo and then try something different. Today I'm just going to make this photograph. So I line up everything, I make sure the light's right, and maybe move a bit, maybe move back, get my composition. Look through the viewfinder, use the viewfinder as a way of experimenting with your composition before you actually commit to the photograph. And then maybe trying something different. Today I might use negative space, so I move the subject down into the bottom of the frame and use that space above it, or something like that. I wanted to throw this idea out and see if you guys catch on to it. Maybe some of you are already practicing this photography this way. Maybe some of you are taking a few too many shots of the same thing and need to want to think about reducing that to just 1 or 2 actual frames per composition. Obviously take this with a grain of salt, this is only the way I shoot, but it's really helped me stop from becoming an editor when I really just want to be a photographer. So if this was helpful, then let me know. I'm not sure what other ideas I've got yet about little videos like this, but yeah, thanks, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.